I'm Pat Bates, and this is Living on L.O.P. L.O.P. is loss of privileges for misconduct inside of a prison. The lessons former prisoners learn during isolation can be used today, as well as moving forward in our lives. This episode features Juan Juan Willis, aka Zaza Juan, and he's here to tell us how to vent in a stressful situation. Juanito! What's up? What's up? Oye, oye, ¿qué pasó?
And you gotta be bilingual too a little bit. Because lately you're being chastised and ostracized, abuse on the mind, and Willie's out of shooting on our own kind. Astral possession got me out of my own mind. My people walking around sleep with closed eyes, shackles on their brain, shallow graves and closed minds. Same song been on repeat for a long time. But do that make me conscious because I choose to be a savage? Sell dope, kill and rob because I was programmed with these habits. Killing is a drug, I gotta have it. Greed, lust, envy, fucking, I'm an addict. But we're gonna start off with Juan Willis, aka Juan Juan, aka Zaza Juan, BKA Juanitos. Well, you know, that's another segment though, but I served 12 years in the Department of Corrections, man. But I use music to help me vent and cope with my 12 years because that was a vessel for me. I always mess with music, used to mess with music as when I was young. So when I got locked up, and that was something I never experienced before, now you're going to do some real time. Like, it's a couple days in the precinct, 30 days or something like that. No, you're going to do some real time. You're about to be away from your family. So I ordered a bunch of pads from the store. And if you've been to the county, you know, they tax them to like $2.50, $3 a pad. And I just got to writing and venting and writing down my life events and what's going on, what I always did. So when you hear my music, hear me venting, I'm venting. For real. No cap. And it helped me deal with all type of stuff, man. You isolated, you by yourself. You feel like you're alone. You and that bitch your freedom got snatched. Most important, your freedom got snatched. You got all type of emotions and stuff running through you and just building up, escalating. And the de-escalate, I took to the pen and pad. And like I said, that code for me, solitary confinement, I really honed in and tried to craft my skills, because you really in there, you want something smaller than this. And they come, you want something smaller than this. You want something smaller than this. And they bring that slot up to you. You ain't coming out that bitch all day. And they bring your trays to the slot, and your last meal coming at 3:30, 4 o'clock. You ain't getting nothing else, man. For real. So I used that in there and just wrote. Whether it be poetry, I put whole songs together, just spoken word, anything. I just write. No ID. If my angels forsake me, I know my demons got me. Came home, these niggas zombies are sweeter than the high C. Just being around them give me diabetes. Get jammed up, shit out of luck is back to buying key feed. That's why I keep an insulin shot. Prostation, robbery, strength to get shot. Homework America Park and Ford Field, where we distribute. What you gain from venting is a stress reducer and a stress reliever. And if you know about stress is a deadly and a silent killer, man. And for real. And stress will kill you. And a lot of people will be stressing, don't even know you're stressing. And you will have, and it's heavy, and it's a heavy toll on the body, physically, emotionally. So expressing yourself in a positive way is critical, because if you don't, and it leads to negativity. That's what they said. Idle time is the devil playground, and that's true. And you find yourself getting off into stuff you ain't got no business getting off into. But you can do positive stuff. You can vent. It's ways you can vent and express yourself in positive ways. A lot of people don't know that they're unconscious. I'm conscious now, but don't get it twisted. I'm still a savage. This people first time being incarcerated, so to speak. They never went through this. We went incarcerated on a smaller scale. They got the world incarcerated right now. So a lot of people know how to cope with it. They ain't never been through this before. They confined to their home. They can't come outside. They got to watch TV. We've been doing this. I've been kicked up. This ain't nothing to me. I'm like this. You seen the meme they had with Kermit the Frog? I got the remote like this. This ain't nothing. I ain't stressing. I'm good. And I'm still venting. Now I'm going to the studio, though. So, we still getting, but just an example, people not, and you got to understand that people's way of life has been flipped upside down. When I went to when they first put them handcuffs on me, when SWAT came and got me, my life was flipped upside down the same way. Everybody, people going through the same thing. They straight. Kids not in school, so now you got extra activity that's going on in households where people was out and about moving. They had their schedules going on. Now all that came to a halt. So now we spending more time with each other than we would normally do, and they don't know how to vent. People don't know how to cope and vent. But the ones that do, they exercise and find other ways to vent. So I urge everybody, just find your peace and your serenity and vent, please.